all across the tri-state area.
Cool. Are we jumping right in? Yeah, that's going to be exciting to look forward. So yeah, just like we were talking about StatusKuo versus Gambit. Got a nice little fox ditto to start us off.
Oh, he dipped a little. You can tell from the player cam, he was like, oh, you know. It's got to be nerve-wracking being the first match of the day, especially round 1 pools. Like, you're not going to be a player who's like necessarily very experienced being on stream, right?
Exactly.
I feel like that can factor in a lot, especially if it's like two newer players or like lower level players. Like whoever's got more nerves on stream. Green Fox is kind of cooking a little bit though, huh?
Just a bit.
He's coming out pretty confident.
Do you have any glaring thoughts on the Fox ditto? I sure don't. Just throwing that out.
I have some. I play a decent amount of Fox, actually. I'm going to say that, like, so far it feels like Green Fox is, like, super, super pressure-heavy, aggressive. Like, I think taking the initiative, obviously in any matchup, very good. But, like, he's especially just kind of all over him, like, maybe he seems to be a little bit faster, a little bit more sure of himself, but we'll see. You know, we'll see how it shakes out.
Confidence in his whole ledge.
Yeah, StatusKuo seems to be shaking off the nerves a little bit, so we'll see what he's got cooking for us in a bit. You know, once he gets warmed up. But I always feel like Fox players complain about this matchup. Like I feel like it's very swingy. It's very like, you know, punish game heavy. First person gets the hit, gets like a huge combo most of the time, and that's what Green Fox has been showing us here so far. I think that's like obviously huge, right? And I think that's kind of like, maybe if you're a combo master, you sit at home, practice 20xx, maybe you love this matchup. But I feel like a lot of Foxes really don't like it.
Interesting.
That's been my experience, though. I don't know. What do you hear?
I hear a lot of, or at least the Foxes that I know, they just love playing against other species.
I mean, there's a lot of Foxes here in New York, right? So if that's what you're playing a lot of the time, like you're bound to like it, you know?
I mean, it's also the most common matchup, right? And just in general for every character, right?
Probably, yeah. Playing against Fox, right?
Right.
I've definitely heard people say before, like, if you're not good at the Fox matchup, like, are you really good at Melee, right? Like,
which is not fair.
You don't think so? I mean, you're a Marth player, so you must be great at the Fox matchup. I'm sure you don't mind.
I mean, it's very fun. I'll say that, at least. Whether I'm good or bad. Okay.
Oh, my God.
A little reversal, a little early in the down smash, though.
Yeah, that's like a place where you can just pure react to the noise of the side B.
And then you just hit down and C6.
And then you just hit down smash. So if it's something like that you're practiced and reacting, you shouldn't miss it that much. It's great because Fox has so many moves where he can quickly react to side B, like down smash, up tilt, even Nair. That's because more of a Sheik thing. So when I play Fox, I'm reacting with Nair to side B too.
Got you. Wait, just missed whatever. Oh wait, which one is Gambit? Which one is StatusKuo up on the player cams?
I thought StatusKuo was the guy with the glasses.
Copy.
But okay, yeah, we're getting confirmation on that.
All right.
I'm not sure about some of the punish choices coming out from Red Fox. Sometimes it's like he gets a hit, he's like really excited to get the hit, and he just lets it rip. You know? Like
he starts swinging. Very relatable.
Yeah, actually though.
All right, game 1, going to Gambit.
And that's like I think the big difference, right? Is like
also,
I think Gambit had some pretty big punishes, and he's like stringing combos like 0 to 70, 0 to 50. I feel like StatusKuo is having a little bit harder of a time. Oh my God, there's absolutely zero respect on the ledge dash.
Just standing right there.
He stands right there and up smashes. Honestly, you can get your opponent a little bit shook with that. If you're like, you know, my opponent's not respecting me on the ledge at all. Like, I feel like that puts more pressure on you to do like a really good ledge dash, right?
Yeah.
Or to punish them for being disrespectful.
True. There always have to be the players that like just want to challenge it.
Right, right. It's a decent tactic, you know, especially if you think your opponent's like I feel like when you're trying to ledge dash, you have to be like mind clear, right? Like you can't be thinking about like your ledge dash. It has to be totally mind clear, and if the other person is doing some like weird shit, that could get in your head a little bit, right?
Right. And then you start missing things that you would normally miss.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. I mean, how much Gambit is really thinking about all this when he's standing right at the ledge and doing up smash? I don't know, you know? I'm trying to give him full possible credit.
Always good to do. I love when it's like you see the sickest combo. You're like, yo, how did you do that? They're like, oh, that was an accident.
It's a total accident, right? It happens so much in Melee. It's kind of sweet, actually.
It's like your higher self did it.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting follow-up there. You think he could have up smashed, right? I think
I feel like I would know.
Especially DIOA over 100. Pretty sure you could just up smash there, but
a little late on the grab. Just good time.
He waited for the spot dodge, or I think he was waiting for something and then just didn't punish it. I'm starting to like what I see from Status Quo a little bit more, especially like the measured full hops, like reacting a little bit to what. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The great reaction on the up B with the, or the side B with the up tilt. Great combo. What's your he just went for a super hard call out on the respawn invincibility. What's your perspective on that? Do you kind of like try to feel it out, or do you just go for a super hard call out?
It really depends. I can understand like, oh, you're invincible, you can just throw it on a move.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's like push your. I feel like I would just push my advantage on the stage. You know?
Yeah.
Just like stand there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely see people sometimes give up a positional advantage to make like a super hard read. Like Sheik will like dash attack all the way through trying to read a dash back, and then suddenly you've lost position once your invincibility runs out, right?
Right, exactly.
I say Sheik so that like I'm talking about myself.
Ooh, there gets beaten out.
That's a great full hop. And that time he went more for like a positional, I'm going to use my invincibility to get position, and then he read him with the full hop, and it worked out a little bit better, right?
I just saw Status Quo like go for like forward tilt on the, maybe it was for a side B or something like that. I'm just wondering if that even works. I don't even know if that works or not.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe he was reading like a bad side B. I mean, I think Gambit has been doing the low side B sweet spot most of the time, so like I don't super agree with the execution test. I cannot believe that worked. That shine grab worked on the light shield.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't work, right?
Was he too far?